The dog spent days and nights on the tomb of a man. People were shocked to find out the reason. Have you ever heard of Hachiko the dog? No, neither had I until we visited Tokyo. If you ever go to Japan, then odds are you will hear about him. Hachiko is a national hero to the Japanese, a dog so famous there have been several movies made about him. He has his own bronze statue next to Shibuya train station in Tokyo, where every day hundreds of people have their photo taken with him. Even Hollywood's made a movie about him. Man and his dog, it's a friendship as old as time. Nothing quite matches the infinite loyalty and unbreakable bond between a dog and its owner. Throughout the years, hundreds of incredibly touching stories have documented the amazing love that dog and man share with each other. None of these stories, however, quite surpass the tale of Hachiko, the dog who continually waited for his owner to return home. It is no understatement when dogs are called loyal companions. Many loyal dog breeds have been known for patiently waiting for their humans to return, whether it be days, weeks, or even months. But the story of Hachiko is by far one of the greatest stories told of a dog that remained loyal to his owner. Throughout the years, many people have wondered, who's the most loyal dog? The truth is, all dogs are loyal to their beloved owners. The emotional story of Hachiko the dog clearly reveals the love a dog has for his master. The Hachiko real story begins with a lasting bond between Hachiko and his owner, Hidesaburo Ueno. Even though Hachiko lived back in the 20th century, his story has continued to inspire people around the world up to this day. The tale of the Hachiko story has resulted in several memorials and even a Hachiko movie that documents the story of the incredible bond that formed between Hachiko and Ueno. Hachiko was an Akita Inu dog born on a farm in 1923 and later adopted by Hidesaburo Ueno, a professor of agriculture at the University of Tokyo. The two fell into a daily routine. Ueno and Hachiko would walk together to the Shibuya train station, where Ueno would pet Hachiko goodbye before getting on the train to work. Hachiko, who also became known as Hachi, would then spend the day waiting for Ueno to come back. In the meantime, local shopkeepers and station workers would keep an eye on him and often give him treats while he held his vigil for Ueno. This routine continued for several years until one day tragedy ensued. Ueno never came home from work as he suffered a brain hemorrhage and died. Of course, Hachi had no idea about this, so the loyal dog continued to wait for his owner's return. Every day like clockwork, when the train would appear, so would Hachi, searching for Ueno. Hachi's fidelity earned him the nickname the Faithful Dog. Hachi never gave up hope and continued to wait for more than 9 years for his owner to return. Finally, one morning on March 8, 1935, Hachiko was found dead. It is believed that he died due to natural causes. His body was taken to the train station's baggage room, a place that had been one of his favorite hangouts. He was then photographed surrounded by Ueno's wife Yaiko as well as staff members at the station. Yoshizo Osawa, one of the staff members, gifted the photo to one of his daughters, who recalled that her dad loved dogs and would often tell her about how Hachi would come daily to the station, where staff would happily share their lunches with him. Although Hachiko's life ended decades ago, his story continues to live on. After Hachiko's death, his body was preserved and placed at the National Science Museum of Japan in Tokyo. Additionally, a monument of Hachiko's has been placed next to his owner's tomb in Tokyo's Aoyama Cemetery. Because Hachi remained loyal to his owner until his death, a bronze statue of Hachiko was erected outside the Shibuya station as a tribute to the dog. Unfortunately, this statue was destroyed during World War II. Although the original Hachiko dog statue could not be restored, a new one replaced it in the exact same spot at the end of the war in 1948. This spot has become a popular and beloved neighborhood park where tourists can honor and admire the unconditional love of this loyal dog. This Hachiko statue isn't the only memorial that honors this incredible dog. The station entrance closest to the statue was renamed Hachiko-guchi, or the Hachiko entrance/exit in Japan. Furthermore, one of the train lines was also called the Hachiko line. In honor of the 80th year of Hachiko's passing and the 90th anniversary of Hachiko's owner Ueno's death, a bronze statue of Hachiko reuniting with Ueno was unveiled on March 8, 2015. The statue was placed outside the University of Tokyo's Agriculture Department, where Ueno was a professor. There are several great books written about Hachiko and his amazing story and life. I especially like the first of these books called Hachiko, which includes nice drawings and illustrations. The Hachiko story lives on. In 2009, a movie was released called Hachi, A Dog's Tale. This is a film based on the true story of Hachiko's unconditional love for his owner. Although the Hachiko dog movie may be thought of as heartbreaking, those who have watched it agree that it perfectly captures the extraordinary devotion of a dog for its owner. The story of the loyal Hachiko continues to be remembered and beloved by people from around the world. It truly displays the love and affection a dog shares with his human. What do you think?